Hello, Lost people. It's Dave with Lost Farms Homestead. We're at the house in town right now. It's early-ish on a Saturday morning. We're going to be doing some work out here in the backyard today. I was having some problems getting up to the property this weekend. Schedule conflicts, cost of things, other stuff. So we're going to go next weekend. I'm going to bring John up and we're going to do some more framing. So for this week, we're going to be doing some work in the backyard. I got some garlic here. We had a big harvest of garlic, and Hope made a bunch of garlic stuff and canned a bunch of stuff. Oh, I got a lizard crawling across the top of the wall over here. Let me see. Can you see him? Oh, he's taking off. Come on back. Oh well, he was quick. Anyways, Hope made some garlic stuff. There's probably a video for that. It'll be on her channel, which she's going to be starting shortly. And I'll get you guys the name for that and make sure that you're going to the right place. Anyways, so we have a big harvest of garlic here. And this is the stuff that was growing. And we took the other stuff and we canned a bunch of it and made some stuff with it. And then some of it we dry stored and put it into the storage in the pantry. So we're going to be doing that. We're going to be putting those in the ground. And we're going to be harvesting some stuff over here and planting a few other things. And then we got some we're gonna run real quick up to Home Depot and pick up a few supplies for some of the other stuff that we're going to be doing today. So, but yeah, stick around. We're going to take care of some stuff and get some things done in the backyard around the house since we're here this weekend. And yeah, we'll get it together. So stick around. See you in a bit. Thanks. Alright, so we're back from Home Depot and running around and getting stuff. And we got some multi-purpose topsoil, and we got a few containers. And this is Hope's creepy crawly friends. Here, take those guys. We'll get to those guys later. And we got some neem oil. This stuff is really good for keeping bugs off of your plants. And we picked up some mixed color
marigolds.
Yeah, marigolds.
So it says it on the front.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to think of something more different. Anyways.
More different.
Yep, more different.
More different than what it's called.
So, and then we got a couple of containers. So, the plan, what we're going to do is we are going to transplant
the red
some
bananas going in the blue
bananas. So the red banana right here, let me get this out of the way. The red banana is going in the blue container, and then once into the blue container, and then this one, what are we putting in the green one?
I don't know.
Are we gonna put the other banana in there?
Or the grape.
Or the grape. Yeah, we have a grape that
it's a witch finger grape.
The witch finger grape. So we ordered a witch finger grape
cutting
from online, and we've been trying to grow it. We actually had a bunch, and a bunch of them died.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Yeah, they didn't work out very well, but
but that one's doing great.
Yeah, so we got a couple of them to grow, and we're gonna blame it on they were shipped from a long ways away and got hot. Oh yeah, but it was hot, and they got hot and didn't do too well. So
I don't know when they were cut is the problem. So it probably was not the weather.
Right, and they were probably old when we got them anyway. So either way,
we'll try again.
Yeah, we got a couple of them to grow, so we're gonna put one of them in the ground, and well, in the container.
Yeah, ground meaning That thing.
Yeah, in the dirt in a container, right? And see how it does. And then,
Go get the dirt.
yeah, and then we got some space over here. I'm gonna clean up some of this space over here. I'm gonna clean this out a bit and get it ready for some other stuff. I think we're gonna leave these peppers here, but I'm gonna clean all of that up and then clean up this space here. And then we have a couple of good tomatoes going here still, here and over here, and then we got the eggplant here that's doing pretty good. So we're gonna leave those guys, but clean up around it here. And then this guy, I'm gonna move all of this stuff. This is, you know, kitty toys. I gotta get the kitty toys out of here. So, and then we got some onions going over here, and these guys are doing pretty good here. So we're gonna leave those. Did you wanna put the garlic with the onions, or? Okay, so we're gonna plant all of our garlic right here in this area. So, and then over here, I think we're gonna pull out the greens.
I want to leave
And-
the colors. I want to pull out the Brussels sprouts.
Okay, so the Brussels sprouts are coming out. This, you know, we've been getting a lot of damage here. It's a squirrel. We thought that this was bugs, because, I mean, it looks like a bug, you know, tearing stuff up in here. So we thought it was some kind of bug, but apparently this is squirrel damage. And I didn't even know we had squirrels out here, at least not in the, like that. So, but they're destroying all of this stuff. So we're gonna just pull out the sprouts because they're no good anymore. And clean up. We're gonna clip out the, are we gonna take out the greens?
I want to leave these ones here. Maybe this from this side of the box over.
Okay, so we'll take these greens
And I
out.
put the sweet potato in here, and it's
Yeah, and I gotta build up the potato box. They're not doing too
you might
good.
want to harvest these potatoes and then just let the sweet potatoes grow because sweet potatoes like the heat.
All right, yeah, so I think that's what we'll do. And get that cleaned up. These guys we're gonna leave. I think we
Yeah.
can clip those down and then let them
We can clip
regrow,
'em up
right?
and eat 'em.
Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna do something with this stuff over here and get this all cleaned up because we got squirrel damage in here, so. And look at this.
It smells so good. I can smell it.
Yeah, and we got a lot of
Flowers.
citrus coming on this thing, so that's
Ooh.
good.
This is how you can tell the kid has not been outside yet.
Yep. Oh, look at that. Mulberries.
She would have eaten it by now.
Yep, nice. There's a bunch of them on there too. That's good. Right on. So that's awesome.
I know.
But
Water and fertilize today too.
all right, so we're gonna water and fertilize. We're gonna clean up a bunch of stuff and then get some stuff planted. And oh, here, this too, the grapes. I gotta fix this. This is still down from that last big storm that we had that one time. I still just haven't gotten this fixed yet. But we've got a lot of growth coming on these grapes right here. So I'm gonna get that cleaned up today too. So we'll take care of all of that. All right, so I'm gonna set up over here and then we'll get this stuff going and we'll get you guys some video. So stick around and we'll get it going. Thanks. All right.
Can I have some of that good soil in here?
Yep. All right, so what we're doing, I'm gonna get you some right now. What we're doing
That's why I moved this over.
is this. Which one is it? This one? Yeah.
Yeah, that one is
This.
the witch finger grapes.
Is the grape that we're gonna put in the container right now. And these are the other ones. We've got growth on these, but we don't have any roots yet. So, and there's a little knob right there that's growing. Is it growing?
No.
No? Okay. Yeah, no, I know
These
the other
two?
two, yeah. And then this guy. So we're gonna put this in some soil in a container and see if we can get it to grow. Hopefully it'll grow pretty good. So that's what we're doing right now. What do you want?
Hi, Winnie.
Go on away from here. Take him away.
She stole all the mulberries off
Go
the
on.
tree.
think that ought to do for this guy. Here. See. Yep. So, where do you want this?
I'm just gonna put them off to the side because it's used to the weather inside, so I don't want to tap too much.
Right. So we're going to put that in a space where it's not going to get too much heat or cold, because we don't want to shock it. It's used to the indoor weather.
It likes the sun though.
Yeah, so we're going to put it up close to the house. Try to keep it away from the extremes. All right, what's next? Banana?
Either banana or worms.
Ooh, worms. Bonus worms. I forgot to talk about that. So we're going to be doing some worms. Do you want to get into that?
Yeah.
All right, let's do worms. Look at that.
How grossed out can I make people by zooming in on that?
Nice, good night crawlers.
These are African night crawlers.
African night crawlers. These guys are really good. Oh yeah, he's
Not happy about you.
not, but he's good though. Nice and alive. That's what you want. So moving around. All right. And then this is. You want to just drop it in here?
Yeah, mold is bad. It's avocado.
It's bad, so we want to put it in compost.
Look at how thick he is, babe.
Yeah.
Hello, my little friends.
Alright, so we were going to use some coffee grounds and some compost that we had in the kitchen, but it's growing a little and that's not good for the worms, so we're going to skip that and go with soil instead.
Soil and maybe you stuff how big he is.
I know, he's a big one.
You want to explain what this is going to do?
Alright, so what we're doing is we are cultivating earthworms,
Because you want the casting.
and we're going to feed them with compost from the house and whatever else.
This one is red wigglers.
And the reason why we're doing this is because when they eat, they poop, and their castings is what it's called, is
Yes.
really, really good for
Black
plants.
gold.
Yeah, it's really good for plants. You can make tea with it. You can
Okay,
just
not drinking tea.
right. Well, tea for
Watering
the
tea.
plants. Yeah, to water the plants with, and the castings themselves. If you put that into the soil and turn it into the soil in or around your plants, it's really, really good for them. So.
On average, it's a mixture of the 5 to 20% casting to your soil, and your plants will go tenfold.
Right. So.
This is a new container, and they don't come out very well.
Yeah.
Look at the baby ones.
So I'm just gonna bury these guys.
Unless we have some burlap.
I got some burlap in the house, but it's that chemical stuff. I don't
Yeah, no
use
chemicals
that.
on these guys. I'm sorry. Why are you flipping out?
So a good thing to use is burlap. That's just to cover them, right?
Yeah, or newspaper, wet newspaper.
Wet newspaper also is really good.
And I use cheap bait because it costs nothing to get a giant worm, and I think the bigger they are, the more they poop.
Yep. So,
And if you feed them coffee grounds, it makes them randy, and you'll have more worms to poop more.
yeah, and you definitely want them multiplying. Multiplying is a good thing. So, and you want to keep them out of the heat. Don't let them get in the heat if you're
They're
in a
good
hot
from
area.
35 to 90 degrees. Anything above that, they'll start to die, literally turn into liquid. Anything below that, they'll just keep digging deeper to stay cozy.
And we've had them die on our porch here before, and they stink when they die. They're
Very
stinky.
gooey,
Yeah.
although it's great for the plants.
Yeah, it is good for the plants, but it kind of defeats the whole purpose of, having them and keeping them. So, also one other thing to note
Usually
here, this, what we've done here, you can see it's a double bin right here. And what we've done is the bottom one is solid all the way through. And the top one here, what I've done is I've cut holes in the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. I've cut holes or drilled holes in the bottom and put screen over it so that it can drain.
So they don't drown, they breathe through their skin.
Right. So it keeps the airflow and keeps it nice, and then also it, what's the matter?
I found another one of my bins over there.
Oh, okay, right. Oh, hey, you want to split these?
Not yet.
Okay.
Let's let them unstunt.
Okay. All right, so we have another set of these over here that we're going to set up a different time, but right now we're just going to run these guys. I need to get something wet over the top of them so that,
They stay hydrated.
yeah, so they stay hydrated and cool. So, do we have, what do you want to put over the top of this?
I think we have newspaper somewhere.
Yeah, I thought we did too. All right. I'm going to find something to put on these guys, and then we'll move on to something different, so stick around. All right, so this is our secondary setup here, and you can see here what we've done. So we punched holes and then hot glued screen over the top of the holes so it has a nice drain. And then this is the bottom set here, and then we have a lid for it here. So this is a food grade,
Burlap.
yeah, it's food grade jute product made in India. This is just plain burlap sack. I got these for storing potatoes in.
Doesn't work very well.
Yeah, do not store potatoes in burlap. I mean, for a couple of days or a week, it's fine, but if you want to store them long term, do not use burlap. So, trust me, I know from experience, and it's very stinky
And messy.
and messy.
And there may have been carpet involved.
Well, I put a tarp down. I was thinking.
Gross.
Anyways, so this this is just the perfect size for two of them. So I'm gonna cut. I've got several of these bags, so I'm not worried about using it. So I'm gonna cut this guy right in half, and then we're gonna put this over the top of one of these, and then I'm gonna put the other one with that other set, so that whenever we separate these guys, we'll have a burlap cover for that set. So.
Awesome and easy to do yourself, or you can just hit us up and we'll gladly sell you some.
Right.
Earthworm
So-
casting, that is.
Is that, we want to just get this wet and put it on there, or do you want to soak it once it's on there, or what do you want to do?
I'll put water in the bucket.
Alright, so I'm just pushing this down in here to cover the soil. It's just to keep it wet. We're going to hit it, and that ought to be good.
Well, they breathe through their skin. You don't want to drown them.
Right. So, and then we're just going to put the cover on this,
Keep it out of the sun.
keep it out of the sun. So I'm going to move this over here. Alright, so next,
Banana.
banana. Alright,
Can have bananas in the desert. They grow very, very well in the Phoenix area.
so this guy is
He's a little stunted. Red banana.
What?
He's a red banana and he's stunted from the little
Yeah.
pot.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Red banana.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah, it
Thumbs
is.
up. Just keep all those because when they break down, you just put them in the soil.
Yeah. I was gonna put it in there, but
You know
we're
you
gonna.
have good soil when it's filled with mushrooms.
Okay. All right. So this is a red banana. Bananas do grow in Arizona.
Very well in the Great Phoenix area or the Greater Phoenix area.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you make them a microclimate by giving them worm castings and lots of water, they grow great. You can even get bananas.
Yeah, well, we almost had some on our applesauce banana tree,
It died.
but it had a bunch of pups on the side of it, and they took all of its
It's energy. It's
Energy.
better in the ground.
yeah. Well, that, and we had it in a container.
If I had it in the ground, I probably would have gotten a lot further with it.
Right. So, anyways, red banana,
Goes in
and
a blue pot.
as Hope was saying before, you have good soil when you have mushrooms growing in it. This is good right here. So that's always a good thing. You want me to fill that with this guy?
Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to line up. We've got little stars for the
Yeah, for the pop through for the base. Yeah.
No, I can't see through the hole.
Having a little
That's-
technical difficulties.
Better.
All
Okay,
right.
start with the bag you already opened.
Well, because this is going to fill it all the way, and then we can do it with that.
Okay, fine. Do that way. Look at the berry.
Yeah, and boys and berries doing good.
Put him in, and then we'll put him in that.
Okay. So, another side note, anybody who's watched any of the older videos, we had a video about a year ago where we went up and we built a trellis for berries.
Yeah, it didn't work out so well.
Well, the trellis worked out fine.
The berries.
Yeah, they got eaten and wind whipped, so they didn't make it. So we are. Look at this. Good. All right. Yep. So we are.
That.
You want me to open it up?
Yep, because all the soil fell off.
Okay. Good.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Hi.
Wow.
Glad to see you. Here, go in here. Oh, I put worms in all the trees, so
Yeah, that's another way to know that you have good soil.
the worms.
The worms. I think we're looking at behind us right here. We're way out of focus. Yeah.
We're gonna stick those guys
Yeah.
because it will help keep the moisture in the soil.
Yeah. So, anyways, like I was saying, we've been cultivating berries. We got a boysenberry over here.
Boys in
and
here.
We got a couple of blackberries going and a few other
There's a
spots.
blackberry behind them. There is a Marionberry way over there.
Yep.
We'll do a little insert.
So, yeah. So we've got a few
Roll
different
the bee
berries.
footage.
We got a few different berries going on around here, and whenever we get situated up there the way that we need to be, we're going to go put them in the ground at the trellis. So that'll be another video a little bit later on, so stay tuned for that one. So, are we good with this guy right now?
I'm gonna hit him up with a little bit of water because we put wet soil on top of dry soil.
And it's going to wick all of that out, huh?
Yeah, and I
Sorry.
probably will take a drill and put holes down the side
Yeah.
so that the water can escape because I don't want it sitting in a puddle.
Yeah. Yeah, you always want to provide drainage in the side, and if you're using these kinds.
I could.
And if not, make sure that your container has drain holes in the bottom. Otherwise, it'll fill up with water, and the water will get rancid, and you'll drown it. It'll be bad. So, and you'll know because it'll smell bad like sewage. So, watch out for that. Okay. Once more, love.
Boysenberry.
Okay, so this is boysenberry that we're looking at right here. This guy. Alright, what else?
Blackberry.
Mhm.
Hiding in the mint.
Oh, yep. Nice. That's the one that came out of,
Dad's house.
yep, okay.
And I have a Marion over here.
Okay.
It is coming out of hibernation quite well. And it's very, very prickery.
Oh, this is one of the ones left over from the original ones we planted up there.
Yeah, this is a Marion. Ow! It has thorns. Be careful.
Thorned.
My other
Oh,
two
yeah.
are
Look
not thorned.
Yeah, it's got some,
Yeah, it's got lots of babies
it's
coming
got
up here.
some little,
Babe,
right there.
here, here.
Yep, nice.
He's
So,
coming back just fine.
Yep, good, good. Alright, so those are the berries that we're gonna bring up and get in the ground once we get situated up there. So we need to fence the whole area and then put up a wind block because a lot of what happened was wind whipping and it just tore them up. And then that, and we weren't up there enough to water them properly, so we need to be getting a watering schedule set up too. And then Yeah, and then fence it in so the animals don't get to it. So, but yeah. All right, so I think we're gonna do garlic.
Sure.
All right, we're gonna do garlic. Stick around. All right, so before we can put the garlic in the ground here, we need to pull out all of this. This is our Brussels sprouts that we put in. Oh wow. We do have a couple of sprouts here.
Nice.
Love, I don't know if you wanna, here, come and look at this.
I'm coming. Ow.
Okay. I mean, it's like, yeah, a sprout.
Ow. The sprout goes on the
Yeah,
odd.
right?
A sprout.
Yeah. And here, that also is a sprout. It's supposed to be coming off of the stick. Here's one too.
How about we harvest Brussels sprouts?
All right, we're gonna harvest some Brussels sprouts, like 4.
I'll get the knife.
And then we're gonna take them out of here because we've had squirrel issues. So, wow, that's, wow. All right,
Here, babe.
all right. Oh, look, look at that. Do we have something to put these in?
Yes, we have my hands.
Oh, that works.
Brussels sprouts.
Pop that one off. I think we can probably just pop them off. I don't think we even need a knife.
And then we break this down and you can feed it to the earthworms.
Yep, that goes to the worms. Now look at this. Look at that. That is a beast. Man,
Oh, we're also harvesting.
yeah. Well, I gotta wonder.
Why are you cutting the ribbon?
I gotta wonder what.
What it would have looked like if a squirrel didn't eat it?
Yeah, we'd have probably had some beastly stalks with huge
Oh, shit.
sprouts on them. Yeah, we still got a couple going right here. Yeah, babies. Well, maybe enough to put in something, huh?
Oh, we're having Brussels sprouts for dinner.
All
In case you didn't know ahead of time. Thought you should know.
Yeah, Brussels sprouts with dinner. I love it.
That earthworm was huge.
Yeah, it was. I hope it got on the camera. Looked like the camera was at a weird angle when we were doing that. I'm not
We can
sure.
always zoom in if it's in there.
Yeah.
Zoom in after the fact.
Yeah. I'll make sure you guys get a view of that. That thing was a beast.
I don't want that.
Yeah, this goes down here. My bad. Alright, and I think that's it for
Harvest.
the sprouts for the harvest, yeah. So, that's,
It's enough for you.
well, I mean, considering what we were left with after the squirrels got a hold of it, that's not bad at all. So, yeah, I'm gonna put this over here.
Well, you want to see here a monster? Ready? Ready? Ooh, we should see if Cody has a new pig.
Yeah,
Some of this
we
can be eaten by a pig.
This is greens, Beth. We can.
Yep. I only wanted to pull out that one. I wanted to keep these two.
Okay, well let's take the leaves.
And
that
then
are
we need to
good.
take the good leaves.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Second harvest. Why don't you just take the leaf, babe? The good leaf.
As I'm trying to get through it. Here, this one's good.
Leaf, leaf. Leaf, leaf,
Here, I'll get it.
leaf. Garrison. No?
I was gonna say it's the knife. Let me cut them. Here.
Where do you put the Brussels sprouts?
In the container over there.
What container over where?
Right there. On the table.
There's a lot of containers on that table.
The one that has the Brussels sprouts in it, love.
That helps.
All right. Box.
This guy's got a lot of new roots too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Nothing in box 1.
One.
See what's in box number 2. We should have at least one potato in here.
I planted it in the box underneath.
Yeah. Nothing.
Nope.
How do we have? Oh wait. What? Oh hey, look at this.
I planted purple potatoes.
Yeah, look at what we got. Huh? Purples.
Ooh, purple potatoes.
Yeah. Got a few. Oh, there's more. Here.
Because I planted it in the box.
One, right?
Huh?
We planted one, right?
2.
2.
Maybe.
Here's some
It
seedlings.
was 1, but it was.
Can you grab
cut in
something to
half.
put these in? Oh.
Don't throw them.
So we put one potato, probably about this big, right?
Yeah, I cut it in half.
About this size. We cut it in half and put it in here. There, let me see. Looking for something to spread them out in, because I got more. Here. Pretty good, that's not bad off of one potato.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Just not all of them. We're
So-
just doing a good chunk of them.
Of these?
Yeah.
All right.
I have a whole chunk for you.
Okay. So we're just gonna stick these in the ground.
How
About
giant this is.
that is a monster.
Eat it.
Not gonna eat it.
Oh, come on.
So this will turn into a clump like this.
Clove.
Yeah, clove. Actually, yeah.
A head
Good,
of garlic.
good call. So this will turn into this, and each one of these that we're putting in there is gonna produce a big clove like this.
And we really, really like garlic.
That's strong. So yeah, so we're putting them in here about 4 inches apart in grid.
Which
So,
may be good, maybe not good, but yeah, either way, we'll figure it out.
yep. So, because that's how we roll.
We figure it out.
Yeah. Typically we read the instructions, but
I personally like to learn the hard way.
you know, trial and error is a good idea too. You know, nothing beats personal experience.
What if it's somebody else's personal experience?
Yeah. I would say that doesn't beat your own personal experience. However, still a good reference. I
But
guess
this is how we're doing it. No rhyme, no reason. Whether it's right, whether it's wrong, it's what we're doing.
I guess it depends on how well they tell the story, huh?
If it starts with it, they once had a salad, it's a bad story.
I thought we were talking about garlic.
I put garlic in a salad,
Yeah, but
but it's not going to be a good story.
Alright, so this has been down since last summer, and I should have taken care of this a long time ago. I'm finally having some time to get to it, so I'm going to get this cleaned up real quick and back in order, so stick around. So what I'm doing is I'm taking zip ties, and these are the short ones. I wish I had some that were stronger or longer, and I'm chaining them together in order to be long enough to fit around the 2x4 frame on this thing, and then sticking them together. So originally what I had on here was I cut all of the lattice work in order to fit into the grooves on the thing here, and it's supposed to hold it. And it actually held pretty good for a while, but the wind out here is pretty crazy. And the first time we had a major windstorm, it just pushed that lattice right out. So I'm tying it up with these zip ties in the corners, and hopefully that'll keep it from, buckling. So we'll see how well it does. And these these zip ties aren't the best or the strongest, and they take a good beating in the summertime with the heat. That when I came up, I had one that I'd tied up in the middle, and I went to tighten that up, and it just crumbled and fell apart, so it got stuck. It was out in the heat for the first part of the summer, so I already know that ain't gonna work very well, but it'll hold it for now. So I'm gonna get these strapped down and then fix this one over here and put some ties on it, so it'll work for now. Finally into the shade on this one.
I know what to put in that pot.
What are you thinking?
The mango.
Oh, put the mango in the pot. That'd be good. Give it some stretching room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. Let's do it.
Fertilize these things.
Alright, so
Mother looks happy.
this is where we're at. We got this done up pretty good right now. So we've mixed up some fertilizer. It's
I'm going to mix up some fertilizer.
we're gonna mix up some fertilizer. It's fish emulsion fertilizer. And you're supposed to mix it like what, 10 to 1?
Like a capful to like 5 gallons.
Yeah, a capful to 5 gallons. So we're gonna mix up some fish emulsion fertilizer right now and get it on the plants. So
It's like steroids.
yeah, and it works really well. Helps them out a lot. It's good stuff. So all right, stick around. Don't spill it. You want me to do that?
Too late, slacker. You have to water your plants first. What?
What?
I said you have to water your plants first and then you water them with this.
Right, right.
Really? Really? You make me do the heavy lifting?
You could have done the camera work. See the grief I get?
He likes it.
Water the plants, woman.
I'll water you. I need some compost. I mentioned it stinks a lot.
Yeah. Might end up with a bit more flies over the next couple of days, but they'll
Yeah, they dissipate. They go away.
they go away after a while, so they do like the smell of the fish guts though. So, yep. So we mixed this up. Once more, it was whatever we poured into it to...
It's like a tablespoon for a 5-gallon bucket kind of deal.
Yeah, I think,
It's really not much.
yeah, I think our mix was a little bit thicker than what they recommend,
I'm
but
going to add water to that anyway.
yeah, we're going to add more. And so,
Yeah, a little bit goes a long way. I've had that. Okay, the original bottle was a gallon I bought 6 years ago. All I have left is whatever's in that
yeah.
new bottle.
Yep. So it goes a long ways. Oh wow, what do we got here?
Well, it's some. I don't know. It was supposed to be a paper white. That is not a paper white.
Yeah.
These are paper whites.
Woo! Boy, that is stinky. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Smells like the ocean.
Yeah. The ocean where you gut your fish.
Yeah. Well,
No, in that section where you're gutting your fish from, yeah, plus the ocean. It's nasty.
go figure fish guts would smell like the ocean. Who'd
I came
thunk?
from the desert. How am I supposed to know?
You sure you don't want me to help you with that again?
You know what? You're on your own. Shit, I'm on my own. Whatever. Whatever.
I said I would have done it.
You know, you always say you're gonna do it after I'm already doing it.
I said that. I said that before you poured that.
This is what I put in that pot.
Okay. Which pot?
The blueberry one.
Oh, okay. So these are the bulbs that
Put in
are.
here.
Oh, Joe.
Sorry.
Coming up. Here, let me get around.
Really? Oh, now you need to get around me? Am
Here.
I in your way?
You're not in my way. These bulbs here, that's what these are. Is this right here. I'm not sure what that says.
It's a lot of letters and it might be Russian.
Ranunculus is what it looks like. Anyway, so
Redonkulous.
those are coming up around the blueberry here. So
Well, because the blueberry's not.
yeah, well it'll catch up.
I think that blueberry might be dead.
I don't know. This one is a pink blueberry. This one here is a Chandler. This one is just a run-of-the-mill, nothing major, whatever kind of blueberry. I don't know. Maybe he's feeling shy around the other two. I don't know. But yep, I'm sure it'll pick up. Anyways, so yeah. So we got a lot of random plants all over out here, and we just try to keep them all going good until we can get them up to the ranch. And once we get them up on the ranch and get them actually in the ground, I think they'll do a lot better up there. So, because we've been growing out of containers and then in these raised beds in the backyard out here for years and years. So
I think all my trees will take off once we get them up there.
yeah. Some of them are probably stunted just because they don't have any room in the roots to stretch out. Once we get them in the ground where they can just go, I think they're going to go crazy. So, but we will see when we get them up there. So, all right. I think that's, huh?
I just gotta make one more. We need to do the kiwi.
Oh, the kiwi. Right. We got a trellis here. This thing. we got a trellis for the kiwi. So I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna.
You should use the banana clips, or the not the banana, the tomato clips.
Yes, tomato clips. All right, so we're gonna get this into the kiwi and then get it clipped to it so it can wind around it, so it's got a place to grow onto, because it's not really the kiwi. They're kind of small. They don't really support themselves. They're more like a vine than a tree. So if you got something for them to climb on, it makes it where they work better. So we're gonna get this hooked up. I forgot all about this. So
Slacker.
yeah, slacker. So she's gonna mix some more.
Fish poo.
She's gonna mix some more fish fertilizer right now and get that spread out on the rest of the plants. And I'm gonna look at this kiwi over here and see how we can get this hooked up. So stick around and we'll get it going. Thanks. All right, so we are looking at the kiwi right now, and yeah, you can tell this is one of the older containers. We've had this one around for a while. It's starting to come apart a bit, but it's good enough for what we're using it for. So
It used to have the mulberry in it.
you know, the mulberry used to be here when it was a smaller plant.
Now it's in a 100-gallon pot.
Alright, there we go.
Yeah, this one was. This is my female.
That looks pretty good, you think? Yeah.
She was
Alright.
trying to grab on before.
We got some of these tomato clips here. So we're gonna.
I wonder if he's gonna get fuzzy. Because she got fuzzy when she came back, and her fuzz is red.
It's fuzzy.
Is it red like hers?
I don't know. Hang on, a couple of these.
In order to get kiwis, you have to have a male and a female. You could have a bunch of females. As long as you got the one dude, babies.
Alright.
Those break down, by the way.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, that's why I left them in there. They're
Okay.
just gonna break down. They're made from plants.
They look like
Okay.
plastic.
This whole one right here, that came here, all of this is all brand new growth from this past 2 weeks.
Nice. Hopefully these guys will catch up.
Right? Come on, dude.
So tune in a couple of weeks and we'll see what this guy looks like. Hopefully it'll be all the way up. We'll see. So,
There's
alright.
something. Sweet.
Alright, I'm not sure. What else do we have? Oh, do you want to do
You want to stick him in a bigger pot? He's your mango. You grew him from a seed.
Yep, this guy.
That is your
came
baby.
From a seed. He's doing pretty good too.
Ew.
He's got some bit of
The burnt.
burn. Where's the,
Ooh.
which one are we looking? Oh, that
Burn.
one right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. Well, let's get the rest of the fertilizer out. See how that guy does.
Put him in the shade.
Yeah.
Probably down there where he is. What did I do with the fish?
Alright. Alright.
Sweet.
So I think
And
that's is that all we got right now?
only thing we have left to do this weekend is cut bottles,
Yep, I think that's all we got. So
which is an every week occurrence.
yeah, so
I cut a lot of bottles.
stick around. Maybe we'll get some bottle footage tomorrow, and we'll see what we got. So thanks for watching our video. Like and subscribe. If we don't see you tomorrow, we'll see you next week.
Remember, safety third.
Safety third.
Well, you didn't cut yourself this video.